Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at The Rock. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Red Wolves will put total leather and we'll get started. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense takes the field. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Red Wolves have moved it inside the 20. To the air, it's Flowers. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Gray. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense, quick tempo. White wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Running back goes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's where we got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game.
Split backs here. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught near the sideline, it's Washington. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. He'll toss it. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Quickly out to the tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Red Wolves are threatening in the red zone. They're trying to get to it. Complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're going back to the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. With the run on 1st and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score Arkansas State.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. White going to attack through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's Flowers. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Bring some momentum in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That 1st quarter is one they'd love to forget. So find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated. Get them the football and let them go to work.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Turns it loose. And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man quickly.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But If you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Wallace. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Flowers. Now adjusting. Hard running there. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Red Wolves have this offense rolling. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quarterback adapting. He'll turn it loose out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to that.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. White going to attack through the air. Dances away from the D. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using his feet to buy time. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets open down the middle. Makes the catch and knocked down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. That's caught. It's Barnes.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They are up by 7 over Baylor. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Using his legs to buy some time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. White wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in Hattiesburg. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. At midfield, he's got room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Looking to move it through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. White going to attack through the air. Finds his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say, maybe I go for it more.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And you can tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness, still had a little space left.
Got him downfield. Off he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. Now he's going to break the pocket. He fires it out to the right. And it's caught inside the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to get to him. It's caught downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Touchdown, Arkansas State! And the punishment has been extended.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. White wants to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And the Red Wolves trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. Using his feet. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the pummeling has started. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And the extra point was good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's McGee. Turns it on in midfield. All kinds of room to the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He makes the connection.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick.
He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to and it's blocked. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. White going to attack through the air. Gets it out quickly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Coming after him, moving away from pressure. Discards a man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right. first down without scoring. Third down. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires into the end zone. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense getting set for first down. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his big tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long, and we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Southern Mississippi, 13.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Makes the catch. It's great. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Going up top on first down. Using the quick game. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Now on second down. White wants to throw it. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with... there. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Gray. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the air on first down. He's got his man. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.